My name is Amanda Biddle, and I chose the ad, The Price of Silence. I chose this ad because it relates to the fact that we need to stand up for the victims, for the people who don't necessarily have a voice or can't have a voice or aren't willing to have a voice. It allows us for the idea to no longer be innocent bystanders. And it proposes a question that, will you take a stand? The overlying question, are you going to take the stand? Are you going to let somebody else take the stand? It's time for us to take action. It's time for us to stop standing around. The ad, The Price of Silence, uses the description and the message and proposes the questions, what do you want me to do? Well, how does this affect society, or what has society done in order to go about stopping bullying? And it portrays this in order to show that society is an innocent bystander and that we take no action and no role in stopping bullying. The description of the ad basically shows the intensity and the harshness of bullying through the music. The music is intense, and it's always keeping the beat and keeping up with the fact that the kid is always being pushed around, and the fact that everyone's coming together as a group to egg on a fight. It brings a realistic approach about what it really happens. It puts you as an outsider looking in. It wants you to be in the sense of, will you pick to be the kid who's egging on? Will you pick to be the kid who is going to stand up for them? Or will you be the bully? Which one will you be? And it allows you to have that role, and it makes you the student, and it makes you be able to decide for yourself, what role are you going to take in bullying. The message is completely portrayed to us through Albert Einstein's quote of, the world is dangerous because those who do evil, but because of those who are looking on and do nothing. I think this is a great message because it shows that all the kids that were just looking around and not sure what to do were the ones that did more bad than the people who were egging it on. They were the ones who knew what was wrong and knew what they could do, and they just stood there. And I think that portrays the fact of being an innocent bystander and thinking that, oh, somebody else will take care of it. Somebody else will be the one to stand up for the kid who's being bullied, or somebody else will take the role of the leader. So I think that leads to the question of, what does it want me to do? What is this ad saying to me? What is this ad saying to other students and other individuals in society? I think the idea of think, act, and respond is a great message in order to understand what we need to do as individuals to bring about the idea of anti-bullying. It appeals to our emotions through the fact that we are placed into a situation of, what if that was us? What if we were the ones who got put in the scenario? That's why the camera puts you as a student instead of putting you as someone who is actually like on the outside watching. It gives you the angle of you're the student, gives you the eyes of the student, again making you decide what part of the act you want to take. It also puts us in their shoes, forcing us again to do the think, act, respond. Are we going to be the ones who open up and take the stand? Are we going to be the ones who are the silent movers, and are we going to use the power of silence in order to take the stand, or are we just going to be the ones who sit around and watch? This then proposes the question, what does it say about society? I think as society we often see things that are abusive situations or bullying situations. Like, I know recently I was at a theme park and I noticed that there was an abusive situation, and I was like, what can I do? I can't do anything about this, so I didn't. And I think that again goes on to the bystander effect, and how am I as a person? I need to be someone who needs to stand up. So we need to have a voice, whether it's through action or through silence. We need to take a stand, and we need to fight for what's right and stop being innocent bystanders. Stop looking around. It's time to be an insider. No more looking from the outside in. We need to put ourselves there. We need to move in, and we need to take action. We need to take a role, and we need to be a strong member in society.